these people. It's something that no one will ever be able to capture on film. It'll just be something that you see, and all of a sudden you realize, I'm on the wrong page. Or I'm on the right page, but I'm on the wrong note. And I've got to get in sync with everyone else to understand what's happening in this country.
Gray instead died of a serious spinal injury, specifically 3 fractured vertebrae and a crushed voice box. It's the type of injury commonly sustained by victims of car accidents.
We're here today to say that it's a damn shame that this man didn't have the fortitude, she didn't have the integrity, she didn't have the heart and the concern to fire these officers. We're calling for these officers to be fired. We're calling for them to be charged with first-degree murder, and we're calling for them to be charged with first-degree murder now. We're calling for an end to the damn double standard that continues to prevail in our society. If you commit a crime, brother, I've got news for you. You're going straight to jail. They're going to lock you up and they're going to throw away the key. But we're sick and tired of being sick and tired of that uniform safeguarding people from the same justice that all of us have to endure. We're calling for these cops to be charged. We're calling for them to be criminalized. We want them to lose their pensions because we're sick and tired of giving people paid vacations at the taxpayers' expense. You and I can't take a vacation. We can't go away on vacation.
We're talking about human rights today, ladies and gentlemen. We're not just talking about individual rights or civil rights. The police are becoming more and more sadistic in their treatment of our citizens every day. They're becoming more and more torturous. We've seen the multiple videos where police officers take their knees and place it on the back of people's necks. I'm thinking perhaps that could have been one of the reasons how Mr. Freddie Gray, why 80% of his neck was severed. I'm thinking that they also could have put him in a chokehold to cause his neck to be 80% severed. But I tell you what, Mr. Freddie Gray gave his testimony and he didn't wait 10 days for it. His testimony is going to be speaking loud and clear through his medical record.
Going to places and protesting in places where they spend their money, where they get their money. If you shut the inner harbor down, how much tension would that bring? How much money would that cost? If you start shutting down these highways and byways until we start getting equal justice in Baltimore, that'll make a change.
To the people, you grew up here. It's shame, and I see it in your face. Take the fucking uniform off. Take it off. Take it off. You don't believe in this shit. You don't believe what they're training you to do. They train you to look at us like we are animals. They train you to do that. It's not your fault. You didn't grow up like that. Neither did none of y'all over there listening. Y'all didn't grow up like that neither. Take the uniform off. There are no good cops in a fucked up system.
We represent the struggle of man. You feel me? It ain't too much about color no more. Because I've seen white people struggle. I've seen white people get beat by police. I've seen so to me it's not a race thing. I think a lot of people looking at it more like a race thing, and it's not. Because I've seen white people who get all the hell beat out of them and they ain't even do nothing wrong. So my thing is, Baltimore City Police just take their jobs too goddamn serious. That man wasn't supposed to get beat up by 6 cops and with handcuffs on and thrown in the back of a paddy wagon with no seatbelts. You feel me? Like, I think they lost touch and purpose of what's going on. I think they lost touch to understand that everybody is not bad. I think they lost the touch to understand that anybody can change. I think they don't understand the fact that just because, like me, standing here being a gang member doesn't mean that I would encourage children to do what they did yesterday. I will say I ride for my people. We might gonna lose. We're gonna lose, but we're gonna fight. That's what it's about, fighting. When I fight, because the reason why I'm fighting is not even more so myself. I'm getting old. When I fight, it's for them young ones that was fighting yesterday. It's for them young ones that had heart yesterday to stand back and say, no, y'all not gonna kill us out here. Y'all not gonna hurt us out here. We gonna hurt y'all. it's black men dying everywhere, and it's no consequence. I kill a black man, I go to jail. The first 48, you know. They kill a black man, they need a month to investigate. Come on. It's not about where you from, it's where you at, and it's not about who you are. It's how you present yourself. It's a difference. I don't think people understand. I can wear blue in the face all day and then go right and hug a blood. Because it's not no beef with me and another black man. The beef is not with another white man. The beef is with society that allows the bullshit. That's what the beef is.
My take on what's happening right now is that we're trying to keep the peace amongst each other so the police won't harm us any more longer than what they've been having. I mean, more than what they've been harming us. Like, I stood and protected some stores yesterday from getting broken into and everything. Us Bloods and Crips and the BGF alone, we're not trying to band together to riot against police. We're banding together to protect these neighborhoods that have these businesses owned by people of color. We try to protect those businesses from anything happening to them, that's all. We have problems with it. This is the biggest struggle. When we're trying to keep the peace, we have people that try to sabotage the peace, that don't have any knowledge of what's going on. Us as gangbangers or gangbangers, whatever you judge us as, we're trying to keep the peace amongst each other. That's what we're here for.
We actually was in Miami. You know, like Freddie brought a homeless guy back to our hotel and let him stay with us. Like, really though, I'm not saying that just because he gone. Like, Freddie did not deserve to die. And it's like, I don't want the police and the media to focus on what happened yesterday. You know, because like, that's not everybody, and that was just a couple people expressing their frustration and some people stealing for their personal needs, you know, saying it was for Freddie, but it's actually not. You see all the peaceful protesters out here today, you know, like, man, we just want peaceful protests, and we want answers, man. We want those police officers to be brought up on charges and tried in front of a grand jury. You know, the same way we would have been if we was, you know, convicted for something, you know. Like, another thing I'm speaking on, I hear a lot of people say black on black crime too, not just police brutality. But on black crime, you know, when another black man kill another black man, he go to jail for life. And it seems like when a cop kill a white man, and we even with video footage, you know, and 19 witnesses, he get a walk off and sent home with administrative leave with pay. Come on, man, it's not fair, man.
Donor to understand it, right? That the pain that people feel is real, and you are making a comparison. You are suggesting this idea that broken windows are worse than broken spines, right? And what we know to be true is that the police are killing people everywhere.
Freedom for all people! Freedom for all people! Freedom for all people! Freedom for all people! Freedom for black people! Freedom for black people! Freedom for white people! Freedom for white people! Freedom for Spanish people!
I grew up with Freddie. I knew him over 20 years. And it's crazy that the police that's supposed to protect you, they kill you.
Sure.
And I've been watching the news, they trying to make this a whole race thing when it's not about race. If it was 5 black police officers and he got locked up, we still want justice for that. Don't matter.
That's right.
The race, the color don't matter, but they want to cover it up because he a black guy from the neighborhood. Now, I got a criminal record, but if I'm walking down the street minding my business and the police kill me, do that have anything to do with it?
Completely irrelevant.
It don't have nothing to do with it. So his criminal background don't have nothing to do with him being a human being. We supposed to walk down the street safe, but it ain't safe. I have a 4-year-old nephew right now. Every time he see the police, he throw his hands up because he don't trust them. When I was growing up, kids love the police. Now you don't know what to do with them. You don't know whether to run, freeze, or do whatever because they just doing too much. And anybody out here that know Freddie, the kid, everybody loved him. Smile all the time, crack jokes. He was not a bad kid. And I seen him a day before he was killed. And I went and seen him in the hospital. So 30 minutes could turn into that. Imagine what they'd do to you in the house.
Every day on the pipeline.
My nephew,
so what
my
do
son.
I tell them other than, oh, don't be you.
Yeah.
Don't walk down the street and be black. If you see, I try to tell them every day. I model for them. Hello, officer. How are you? I speak to a lot of officers because I believe in the ones that are good. So what do I tell my 3rd grade students when they're walking down the street and they keep seeing their fathers and their brothers and their uncles getting ran down on and killed? Can you please let me know what I tell them?
And we are here today because we fear that if we don't stand, our sons, our nephew, our cousins, our daughters could in fact be next